Hey everybody. My girlfriend's already gone to bed, so we have to be quiet. But here we go. Lab 2. So first, let's just run through the pre-lab. The answer to number 1, this particular delay is actually a pause for the program rather than just a regular delay statement within the program, and it'll stop the program for 2 seconds. The difference between analog write and digital write is that analog can actually put out values for its pulse width modulation, say from 0 to 255. Digital write can only tell a pin to be written as a high or low, depending on the voltage frequency supplied. For number 3, all the analog write pins have A's attached to them, so that's A0 to A5, and the digital writes are pins 0 to 13. For number 4, the answer is B, and for number 5, most pins on the Arduino have a 490 Hz pulse width modulation frequency, but I heard that 5 and 6 can also be 890. As you can see here, this is my regular blink code, and then I modify it with the delay length as specified. You can see how it changes things. Now if you look up what the human eye can handle, it's about 12 milliseconds before the eye can't see the blink anymore. Alright, let's get to fade. You can see the basic examples of fade here work. The duty cycle that I change changes the brightness. And here is my manual fade. I called it hard fade. Much slower. I think it's interesting that you can actually see that flicker on the camera because of the frame rate, but to the eye it is just a nice slow fade. Now I think you guys said that we need to demonstrate that this will go through 3 times. In the interest of time, there's 1, and you can see that it starts over. Nice and speedy. This one I'll let go 3 times. Quick rundown of the code here. You can see I have everything commented, so I'll probably just give you guys a picture and you can look at it. But basically we have different cycles that are going to run through this loop. I have a setup so that, my first loop creates this blink, and based off of a Boolean operator basically sends it into the second set of if statements. One that, delays that digital write and fades up, and then the other that fades down, all based on a count modifier that we can change to go fast, slow, medium, that kind of thing, and that counts 1 up from 1 to whatever your cycle limit was and back down again. And that's my thing. Here's something I think is pretty cool, and I'll show you the code. Pretty basic actually in post, but basically I made a photosensitive nightlight. Check it out. Let's get that shadow. Oh, yeah, obviously. Boop. Just get a shadow in there. If you didn't know somehow, this week's throwback is brought to you by the man, the myth, the legend, Phil Collins. Give it up. Alright guys, I gotta hit the hay. I'll see you next time.